September hits. The phone stops ringing. You're staring at a dispatch board with 3 jobs on it instead of 30. If you're an HVAC contractor, you already know this feeling. It's shoulder season, and it's the period most owners dread more than any slow month in the dead of winter. In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly what to do about it, not run more Facebook ads. Real, specific plays that keep revenue moving when the weather isn't doing the selling for you. Quick reality check on why this period is different. It's not just slow, it's structurally slow. Nobody's AC is dying in mild 65-degree weather. Nobody's furnace is failing when they don't need heat yet. The demand that normally pulls customers to you just isn't there. Which means you can't wait for the phone to ring. You have to go create the revenue. Here's how. First move. Pre-book replacements at a shoulder season discount with a deposit down. This does 2 things. It gets cash in the door right now during the exact week you need it, and it fills an install slot on your calendar that would otherwise sit empty. You're not waiting for urgency. You're trading a discount for certainty, and certainty is worth something to both sides. Pair that with a financing promo timed specifically to shoulder season. 0% for a set number of months. This pulls forward decisions that homeowners were already going to make eventually. You're just giving them a reason to make it now instead of next spring. Second move. Sell the stuff that has nothing to do with outdoor temperature. Duct cleaning, duct sealing, insulation. None of it is weather dependent. All of it is high margin, and it's an easy upsell to anyone who's already on your schedule for something else. Indoor air quality, filtration, UV, humidifiers, dehumidifiers. This is a great shoulder season pitch specifically because it's not an emergency conversation. Nobody's panicking. It's, hey, while nothing's urgent, let's actually fix the air in your house. That's a much easier sale in September than in July. And don't sleep on water heaters. Tank or tankless replacement doesn't care what season it is. It's basically the same crew, the same skill set, and most shops undermarket it because they're so focused on HVAC specific work. If your setup supports it, generators are worth pushing too. Shoulder season often overlaps with storm prep season depending where you are, so the timing lines up on its own. Third move. This is the moment to sell memberships and PM agreements hard. Shoulder season is the natural, we're not fixing an emergency, let's talk long-term conversation. It doesn't feel like an upsell in the moment because nothing's on fire, literally or figuratively. And here's the compounding part. Every membership you sell this shoulder season smooths out revenue for next year's shoulder season too. You're not just filling this gap, you're shrinking the next one. Run tune-up campaigns positioned as beat the rush, heating tune-ups before heating season kicks in, cooling tune-ups before summer. Classic play. Still works. Most shops just execute it lazily, a half-hearted email blast instead of an actual campaign. Fourth move. Look at light commercial maintenance contracts. Different demand curve than residential. A lot of small shops never bother chasing this because it feels like more work to land. It is more work. It's also less seasonal. And if your techs already touch water heaters and boilers, cross-trained plumbing work closes the seasonal gap in a real way, because plumbing demand doesn't swing the same way HVAC demand does. Here's the part that actually matters most, and almost nobody brings it up. Every single strategy I just gave you generates more quotes. Pre-booked replacements, IAQ upsells, membership pitches. All of it puts more estimates in front of customers. But shoulder season is exactly when a ghosted quote hurts the most. There's no natural urgency pulling that customer back on its own. In July, a customer with a broken AC calls you back because they have to. In September, if you don't follow up, they just don't. So if you're running any of these plays without a real follow-up system behind them, you're doing all the work to generate the extra leads and then quietly leaking half the revenue anyway. That's usually the real gap. Not a lack of ideas, a lack of follow-through on the ideas you already have. So to recap, pre-book with deposits, sell what isn't weather dependent, push memberships hard while there's no urgency in the room, diversify into commercial or plumbing if you can, and most importantly, make sure every quote you generate this shoulder season actually gets followed up on. If you want to know exactly how much revenue is leaking out of your own follow-up process right now, respond with yes.